Look, now I'm playing, keep your will. Vallejo, California, where them youngers, they be quick to ruthless. We don't really, I don't got no feelings, I'ma laugh. Ain't no giving, circle got small. I don't really like to trust. Shout out all my SOB, it's just us. If your mouth works.
A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena. No doubt this is a club ready to handle this challenge on the road tonight. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Kuminga out there with James Wiseman. Then there's Hill. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. And for the Bucks, the 4 and 5. Giannis and Portis. Holiday leads the backcourt with Connaughton by his side. And it's Oubre in at the 3. Now here is Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he goes right over Jonathan Kuminga and slams it down.
That's some flashy stuff from Antetokounmpo. They're dicing up the D with the ball control.
Here's Hill. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, it never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
No good from Simmons. We're about 1 minute into the first. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And Holiday kicks to Oubre. Here's Connaughton. Kept alive. The Nets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Hill left side. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
If there's a part of KD's game that goes under the radar, it's probably that right there, playmaking.
Here's Connaughton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And sometimes we see players who could have been pros in another sport. Pat Connaughton is one of those guys. It's been well documented that he played both basketball and baseball in college and was actually drafted in 2014.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's Connaughton following the bucket by the Nets. Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. Back to Giannis. 6 to shoot. Oubre on the wing. Nailed from three-point land. And with Connaughton, there's no question he had a shot as a pro pitcher.
Well, a tribute to how athletic and how talented Pat was, is as a pitcher he had a mid-90-mile-per-hour fastball, which is tremendous when you think about it. It's fantastic that he's been able to carve out this career after the first couple seasons where it was on the brink, where he might have gone to Europe or back to baseball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Hill looking it over. Durant in the corner. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, there's a nice answer from an operator in Kevin Durant. You hit a three, you know he's coming back at you.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Holiday. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
And something you have to remember about Drew Holiday, he was a key player in helping the Bucks win their historic title in 2021.
He was unbelievable in that entire postseason. Started every game, averaged 17 points, was going to take on the toughest guard opposing player and accept that challenge for every series. Took them to the title.
And here's Giannis after the three-pointer from KD. Now here is Hill. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Up and in on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the night.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Now here is Hill. 7 points in the game. To the middle, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
KD against Oubre. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Durant. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Antetokounmpo with a great read there in the screen and roll. He knew exactly when to back off the pick.
Wiseman sets a screen for Hill. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And the basket by Hill.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Oubre. Portis' screen on Durant. And it's Oubre off the drive. Yes, that goes in.
Oubre does a great job there. Finds an avenue, slinks his way in there, and then jumps over the top.
Hill with it. 13 points in the game. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. For Milwaukee, they've gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Portis, the pass to Holiday. Outside Portis. Those three-pointers off the mark. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Nets. Hill passes to Simmons. No good on the triple. The Bucks trail. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
And the rejection by Giannis. And Holiday kicks to Connaughton. Giannis outside. Back to Connaughton. He's off on that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
And the rejection by Giannis. And Kuminga gets it to go. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Here's Oubre, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Kuminga sends a screen for Hill. Durant in the corner, and the three ball is good. Durant's got 9 points.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from him.
Here's Simmons in the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive. And here is Hill. It's over Connaughton. Another one falls for Brooklyn. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Oh, goodness.
And there it is for him. 9 points in the game so far.
That's confident shooting there from Drew Holiday. Got his coaches and teammates saying, yes, take that one.
Wiseman the pass to Hill. Wiseman sets a screen for Hill. There's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen by Kumbo. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Bucks ahead, leading by just one. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one? The Bucks shooting the sixth attempt at the free throw line tonight.
One shot.
That's good from Lopez. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
There's the pass to Diallo. Bangs home the trifecta. Diallo's got 8 here in the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And shot on the way. Nets with a new shot clock. Here's Hill. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Now Smith. 11 points for him in that last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Here's Hill. And there's the drive. And Hill throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Lopez, no luck.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Bucks trail by 13. Martin passes to Pascal. He dishes it to Smith. Brooklyn with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
And they swept this team in the regular season a year ago. Pretty impressive considering these teams were basically the same in the standings.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, Jordy. Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
No good on that one. Brent, when we talk about the evolution of basketball, Brook Lopez is a great example.
Well, this is one of the more head-scratching, remarkable, complimentary things that you could say about Brook Lopez. The fact that he did not make a three-pointer until his 7th season in the NBA, but added that long range to his game to become a stretch 5 and a valuable piece to the Bucks' 2021 title run. What an amazing career arc for one Brook Lopez.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. And then for Brooklyn, Serge Ibaka is checked in for Drummond. Isaac comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Kemba Walker in for Ben Simmons. Smith surveying the D, passes it to Pascal. Out to Smith. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Portis has got 8.
And Portis attacking with some confidence. That's in his range.
Now here is Hill. 26 points for him. Banked in off the glass. Hill's got 13 points in just this quarter.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Smith against Walker. Pascal with a screen on Walker. And it's Smith penetrating, and it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
Let's take a moment to check out Kevin Durant here. Coming off a terrific season. Averaged 21 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Smith with a wide open look. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
How about Smith Jr. coming back and returning the favor just like that?
And they pick up 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the wide open shot from Connaughton. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Hill against Connaughton. The kick out to Walker. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. In the corner, Smith with it. Good on the triple. Smith's got 6 points in the quarter.
Smith Jr. got a little bit of daylight and then let it rip.
And so it's Brooklyn, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome to halftime, folks. Before we talk about the game, let's check out who won Player of the Month in both the East and West. The selection for the Western Conference, Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis has been putting all the work in, demonstrating his versatility, doing everything for his team, and he hits big shots in key moments. That's why he's going home with the hardware.
Taking some time now to look at our matchup. Well, everything is going right for the Nets.
I made a few dollars scoring inside, so I appreciated how this team was playing. working for the high percentage shot, looking to see how well the defense adjusts. Maybe brings more doubles in the second half.
Yes, Shaquille, you did earn a couple of dollars in the NBA.
About $300 million.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Holiday leads the backcourt with Connaughton by his side. The 4 and 5. Giannis and Portis. And it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Holiday finds Portis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Portis has got 12.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
Here's Hill. That shot is off. The Bucks go the other way with it. Pass to Portis. That 3 off the mark. Nets leading by 10. Durant in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. 12 points for him.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Hill, and MP throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. You know, Brent, hard to believe that back in 2017, Giannis was winning Most Improved Player.
Well, it's been unbelievable growth, and it seems so long ago that Giannis came into this league, but we've been inundated with Antetokounmpo highlights in the biggest moment that the league has to offer, winning an MVP in the league, a Finals MVP, and there's no question that Giannis has grown into one of the best that has ever played for the Milwaukee Bucks. Maybe one of the best ever.
The Nets have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
That free throw good from Durant.
One of the purest scorers the game has ever seen. Durant continues to somehow get better each year.
Right, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. Just always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
No problems knocking that one down. Oubre's got 10 points.
That one was deep right there as Oubre got his feet underneath him.
Offensive rebound. Deep 2 from Hill. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. KD's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Connaughton, and another three for Milwaukee.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Connaughton against Hill. And Simmons kicks to Hill. And the Nets, another three.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Goes up with a stripe. And another basket for Milwaukee.
You see more and more signs of Giannis being able to knock down shots from the mid-range, and he continues to work on it.
And they double up MP. The three from KD. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Who wants a t-shirt? Come on, man. Make some noise.
Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. So for the Nets.
And taking a look here at some numbers.
A different look for Milwaukee. Diallo's checked in for Oubre. Will Barton comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dennis Smith in for Drew Holiday. Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Isaac. Hill comes in for Curry. And it's Ben Simmons in for Kemba Walker. Antetokounmpo finds Barton. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Hill against Barton. Knocks it loose. Outside for Simmons. Over Smith. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Hill. Simmons got 4 points this quarter.
Have to like the sight of Simmons nailing his jump shot. Unless you're the other team, then you know you're in trouble.
Lopez outside. From the arc. Diallo no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Claxton. Let's keep it alive. Simmons. Here's Hill. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. The Nets second.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
The Bucks making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. That one misses. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. All right, a chance to check out stats for him. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Smith kicks to Connaughton. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And it's Warren with the jam.
Yeah, Warren hungry to get in there and get his hands on the rim. 2 more for him.
Bucks trail by 17. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shooting wall.
Brooklyn leading by 14. Drummond the screen. Goes up to the stripe. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Hill's got 43 points. Lopez outside. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirit. And percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Lopez sends a screen for Smith. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An excellent defender, whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter. He's a shot-blocking threat.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nets lead by 13. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Let's listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team in the huddle.
Let's be the one that just plays hard. Keep playing through it. Keep playing. Keep playing our game.
Mike Budenholzer laying it down to his good team, asking a little bit more from the energy standpoint, more effort from his guys.
Yeah, and I think he sees an opportunity for them to try and make a move here. Doesn't want to let that pass by.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth.
Oh, goodness. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. The pass to Holiday. Fires the three. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
It's pretty easy stuff from Wiseman if he's that close.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Connaughton, good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
When you get down on the block, Giannis is going to use that length defensively and get his hands all over any shot attempt. Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Oubre's checked in for the Bucks. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
How is it that Giannis always seems fired up? I mean, this guy has a true enthusiasm for the game and for competition. He just delivers night in and night out. That's what makes him a star.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And the basket by Hill.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Giannis kicks to Portis. Cranes the three-pointer.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Connaughton against Hill. Hits it again. Wow! That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Giannis outside. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Connaughton.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Hill passes to Wiseman, and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Oubre. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, defended by Kuminga. They get it back. Nets leading by 11. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Kuminga throws it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Connaughton against Hill. Right side, Antetokounmpo. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. MP's really making a difference here.
But the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
Diallo's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Then for the Nets, Durant comes in for Seth Curry. And it's Hill in for Kemba Walker. Oubre kicks to Diallo. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Warren. Driving in, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Sometimes Giannis waits to take over a game. Not tonight. This is epic.
Hill up top, guarded by Holiday. And another turnover here by Brooklyn. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Monday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Bucks trail by 9. Giannis with it. Driving to the basket. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got 9 points here in the second half.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Hill against Holiday. A blocking foul is called as the shot goes down.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And so it's Milwaukee now, trailing by 10. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
If there's one drawback to Bobby Portis in his game is that emotionally you just want him to box that in at times. But that passion, and sometimes will really get your teammates going.
Hill against Holiday. Hill passes to KD. No good from outside. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Oubre can't get it to go. Nets leading by 9. The drive by Hill, and Hill throws it down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Milwaukee with the ball. Antetokounmpo inside. Isaac on him. And Giannis gets it to go. Giannis has got 29 in the game.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Timeout called the Nets. Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. The Nets also changing it up. Kuminga, a different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. And it's Dennis Smith in for Pat Connaughton. And the Nets making a change here. Bobbed up there for Durant. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. KD's got 10 points in just the second half. Inside, Lopez. Offensive rebound. Giannis passes to Lopez. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Good size and the ability to carve out space. Lopez battling on the rebound.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Smith. And then and the Bucks with some changes. Lopez comes in for Bobby Portis, and it's Dennis Smith in for Pat Connaughton. And Brooklyn making a change here. Pass inside. Defended by Kuminga. And Giannis gets it to go.
Well, you have to do way more than that to stop the MVP. Giannis just determined.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Hill.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Antetokounmpo passes to Smith. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
Well, that Greek freak nickname is apropos. I mean, he can handle it, he can pass it. The combination of size and athleticism, what a talent.
Smith against Hill. And they double up MP. Here's Isaac. Here's Drummond. And he banks in the layup. And the Nets lead by 9.
And he can intimidate. He comes from the elbows, he attacks the offensive glass, and he gives you second possessions.
Pass to Giannis. Plays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
And the shot goes down.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Really tough to get a shot over the frame and jumping ability of Andre Drummond. He got up there and got that one.
Hill finds Isaac. Hits the three-point bomb. And it's a 12-point Brooklyn lead.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town. Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And they get it back.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Ball. Substitution on the court.
And the pass to Diallo. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Hits it from three-point range.
And this is the final piece. Giannis being able to shoot threes. Whew, that's scary.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And we'll see you next time.
In the same poem.